It looked perfect. A peaceful lake, surrounded by cabins, families, vacations. Everything looked normal. But there was one problem. None of this was supposed to be here. That lake wasn't natural. It was controlled. When they found out, they didn't ask. They demanded, "You can't touch this." She said it like a rule, like I had no choice. I didn't argue, didn't explain. I just listened, because I already knew what they didn't, who controlled everything. That control who was sitting right there, waiting. And that's when it began, not with noise, but with a decision. I didn't rush it. No sudden moves, just patience. That valve controlled everything. The water level, the entire lake. Meanwhile, life continued like normal. Nobody knew what was coming. She tried to stay in control, telling everyone it was fine, like nothing could go wrong. That's when I made my move. Slow, controlled, deliberate, not all at once. Just a small adjustment, enough to start the change at first. It was barely noticeable, just a small shift. Then the edges started showing. Where water used to be, there was ground. People began to notice something wasn't right. Something had changed. Her expression changed. Confidence turned into concern, then doubt. The water kept moving, slowly but steadily. Now it was obvious. The lake wasn't stable. It was controlled. She came running back. No confidence left, only urgency. "What did you do this time?" It wasn't a demand. I didn't react. I didn't explain. I just watched. The change kept going. Slow, but unstoppable. Now everyone was watching, talking, trying to understand. She had no answers now. No control, just consequences. The system worked exactly as designed. Not chaos, control. And that's when they realized. This was never random. It was planned. By the next day, the difference was undeniable. Everything had changed. People weren't relaxed anymore. Now they were watching and worrying. She tried to fix it, tried to stay strong, but it wasn't working, because the system was never out of control. It was precise. I didn't rush anything. Sometimes control is quiet. Her tone changed. No more demands, only explanations. Now they weren't blaming me. They were asking her and expecting answers. The control never changed. Only their understanding did. Even the authorities confirmed it. There was no violation, nothing illegal. And in that moment, everything shifted completely. By sunset, the reality was clear. Things would never be the same. Not through force, not through anger, just ownership. She didn't argue anymore. There was nothing left to say. The land returned to silence, the way it should be. Some power isn't loud. It's controlled and precise. That lake was never just water. It was control. And now, they finally understood. Some lessons are slow, but they last forever. This one they won't forget it. And that's how they learned. They built on borrowed control. Not through words, but reality. If this story hooked you, don't forget to like and subscribe. And tell me, where are you watching from?